Imagine this. You're a financial advisor. Every client you've ever had ends up broke, homeless, totally wrecked. And then you've got this one client who ignores all of your advice, doesn't follow your plan, does his own research, makes his own moves. And he makes a fortune. Now, here's the punchline. You don't congratulate him. You don't ask him how he did it. You assume he did everything wrong, and you mock him. You call him reckless, lucky, irresponsible. And you call the few financial advisors out there giving similar advice to him grifters. Sounds absurd, right? In any other profession, you'd be sued or fired, or just laughed out of the room. Except in one field, medicine. This is exactly what we see in healthcare. Millions of people following mainstream advice. Eat whole grains, cut red meat, take the pill, and come back next month. They're getting sicker, more diabetic, more obese, more depressed. And somehow, that's not a failure of the advice. Meanwhile, someone improves, reverses diabetes, drops weight, gets off meds, simply by doing the opposite of what they've been told, and they are mocked. They're told, it's a fluke, it's not safe, it's not sustainable. And the few people actually sharing what worked? Misinformation, dangerous grifters. I've interviewed over 1,000 people who improved their health by rejecting the mainstream advice. I've spoken to people who were days away from surgery and cancelled it, told their conditions were incurable and reversed them, told this is just how it is now and proved them wrong. And every time they had to go against the system, against the advice that had failed them for years. If a personal trainer got you injured every time you showed up, you'd find a new trainer. If a mechanic kept fixing your car and it kept breaking down, you'd stop going. But in medicine, failure is forgiven, success is condemned. Why? Because they don't measure results, they measure compliance. The process is more important than the result. It's not about science anymore, it's about obedience. And if you heal yourself without asking for permission, you're a threat. If a financial advisor bankrupted every client he touched and then insulted the guy who got rich ignoring him, you'd call him a fraud. In medicine, the guy gets a promotion. Something is seriously broken. And to find out how we got here, watch this video next.